I do not know why Disney decided to do a remake of Cheaper by the Dozen. It is god awful. I'm not even gonna do a review on it. I sat through the movie for maybe. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I didn't even make it through the fucking first half hour. I watched it for like 15, 20 minutes and shut it off. I don't know. The older Cheaper Dozen movies weren't my favorite, but growing up, I did enjoy them. Kind of like Cody Banks. It wasn't like the best kid movie, but they were pretty enjoyable. And looking back on the older ones with Steve Martin now, when you're older, like there's just way more charm to them. Like these Disney remakes just literally have no heart and soul. It is so painful and tedious to watch to the point where you just, I mean, you got to turn the TV off. Like you got nothing else to. There's nothing else to. There's no other way to get rid of it, man. Like it's terrible. I watched the first 15, 20 minutes. The jokes were terrible. The dynamic between all the kids were terrible. And I wasn't expecting to, laugh as hard as I did when I was a kid watching the Steve Martin ones. But, like, I was just looking for something, like a nephew or someone's kid could enjoy. And, like, this movie's just not for anyone unless you're, that's a lie, unless you're a millennial or, if you're in, like, grade 4 or 5, you might like this movie. There's a lot of TikTok and Facebook, Instagram, Twitter references, and that's literally like half of the movie. Half the movie is just like Free Guy. It's just like pop culture references. There's no originality to it whatsoever. The acting is terrible. It doesn't even look like a movie. The way that it's edited, it looks like a fucking TV show. There's nothing good here. IMDb gave it a 3 out of 10. Bro, oh my god, I give it a 2. I fucking agree with them, man. Like, I just want Disney to make, if you want to remake, a beloved property like Cheaper by the Dozen, do it good. Like, just, I know it's not going to be as good as the first one no matter what you do, but, like, at least put some effort into it. This just does not, the dad doesn't fit the trying to take care of 12 kids vibe. Like, he seems like he can do it. Steve Martin seemed like he was very incapable of doing it. This guy, there's no like stress level like you feel for the parents like you did in the other ones. Like all the things the kids did in the older ones, like all the stupid shit they did. It was funny, like the kid just throwing up on the floor and the one kid walking in and slipping on it. But like the new one, like I'll give you an example. There's a girl, the babysitter just sitting on her phone, and then there's kids just like skateboarding and rollerblading around the house. And she's like, guys, stop, you're being bad kids. And the scene goes on for like 2 minutes of the kids just like running around the house. And they're like not even doing anything, they're just running around the house. And it's just kind of poking fun at millennial parents, just people that don't know how to be but parents that just sit on their phones and just scream at their children. I guess they're poking fun at that. But like, they're trying to make it look like the kids are doing such like bad things. All they're doing is running around the house, and the mom's yelling at them. It's like, okay, like there's nothing. The kids don't do any stupid tricks, nothing, and that was like the charm of the first movie. So like, I don't know why they called it Cheaper by the Dozen. I don't know why they made this movie, but I'm not giving this movie any more attention in this review. I just want to tell you guys, watch this review before you watch the movie. I've saved you a fucking hour and a half of your life that you'll never get back. Thankfully, I turned it off after 20 minutes for your sake. Hopefully, you will too. And if we ever get another Cheaper by the Dozen remake, just just don't do one. Just don't do one. Stop doing remakes. Like, it's getting to the point where it's destroying the legacy of these older movies, and you can't go back and watch the old Cheaper the Dozen without thinking a new one just came out and how terrible it is, and now you're stuck comparing them. And it's just, I don't know, Disney's just ruining everything. I just want them to stop making stuff. They're ruining Marvel. They ruined them with the TV shows on Disney Plus. All the TV shows suck fucking ass. I don't know, man. I'm not a fan of Disney anymore. Ever since I grew up, I just don't like what they're doing right now. Everything, every movie, show, everything is just remade. The only remake I had a bit of, I somewhat liked was The Lion King, but other than that, no, that's it. Yeah, tomorrow I might be seeing X. I don't know, probably not. Got no one to go to the theaters with. Might go by myself. Not sure, but I might do a review of that tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going or not, but that would be the review that would be coming out tomorrow. And then next week will be Moon Knight and Morbius. It'll be a fun week next week, everyone. Thanks for watching.